Hi everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and I also invite you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see a little bit more about who we are and our holistic beliefs in skincare and what we can do for you. If you're just tuning in, I'm 54 years old, almost 55. I don't do anything invasive to my skin, and I don't have any foundation on. So when you tune into these videos and I'm teaching you about skin, this is what skin looks like. Whether I'm aging, whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, I want to teach all of you to love the skin you're in, to love who you are, and feel confident with the freckles and the wrinkles and the lines and the smile lines. And even if you're one of my subscribers that's going gray like I am, with our beautiful sparkle. And so I am here to motivate you, and you can follow along with any of the skincare you may have at home. If you have any questions, always ask with kindness and comment below. And I would also love it if you would subscribe. I am an anomaly on the beauty channels, and I just need your help to get these videos shown. So please subscribe, please like, and make sure to hit that notification bell. I'm hoping to have videos up on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So that's going to be our schedule moving forward, so that many of you can watch and tune in, because so many people are telling me that they're missing different videos and things. And I get it. I have, I think, 100. So we're going to get started. Today is going to be a two-part video. So you will have this first part go up, and then a few days later, the second part. I hope that works for all of you. And it's really about a mini facial during COVID, during this time. You can kind of hear my baby over on the side, my chocolate lab. Forgive me. But it's just giving you a little help doing more of a small, don't have a lot of time facial. So I want you to understand that even taking a moment for your skin is so important. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I am simply going to just exfoliate my skin first. So take your exfoliator at home. I'm using Flawless Exfoliator. Coffee, pomegranate, blueberries, go-to cola. You want to use something that is a pure antioxidant. I may look like I'm being rough with my skin. I'm not. Remember, I have been doing this for over 30 years. And like I said, I'm almost 55. I don't wear any makeup or anything. So if you think I'm being rough with my skin, I'm really not. I just want you to get that blood flowing. Get everything exfoliated. Get down to your décolleté, get behind your ears, get up to your hairline. Really get things clean. I love wearing something like this. This is a Peaches gown, but I love wearing something like this because I can really give myself a good facial, and then I can walk around the house with my mask on and not feel like I'm not dressed. Rinse that exfoliator off, whatever that exfoliator is that you're using. And if you're new, you may be thinking, why is she exfoliating first? I exfoliate first to loosen. You want to loosen any sebum, dirt, oil, dead, dry skin, any callus layer. The callus layer is almost like a film, or we like to tell our new clients it's like layers of saran wrap. And under those layers of saran wrap are many times the things that the skin is trying to purge out and clean out. And when it's working so hard purging, it's not able to work on the other things like building collagen, getting blood flowing, keeping your skin cells hydrated or your skin cells oxygenated. So you really want to help it to get rid of that callus layer and get things out. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to wash my face. Now we call our facial or our cleanser face food, and you just want something that is an antioxidant. This is a grapefruit acid, papaya, sugar cane, wonderful orange oil. I am an absolute advocate of essential oils when they are used correctly, harvested correctly. They have been used in botanicals and oils for centuries to heal the skin. And you may be being told on different channels and things, or by different people that you ask about skin, or maybe when you walk into a department store, but I can tell you that these things work, and they work amazing for the skin. Now, you'll notice I'm not using my Foreo today. We're trying to keep this simple. Just use your natural fingertips, your natural little washcloths. Really wash things around. Get that blood really flowing. Get up to your hairline. Get your skin nice and clean, and you should be feeling a tingling. By exfoliating first, you almost get rid of any film so that your cleanser that is feeding your skin can do its job properly. Get in there, feed it, oxygenate it, help your skin to be its healthiest. And just rinse that off, just like so. And you'll notice I don't do my eyes during these videos. My eyes, I just won't be able to see without my glasses. So I try to avoid my eyes, but you get in there. You get around your eyes. Don't be afraid that you're being rough. You'll know what is rough with your skin. And remember, the gentler you are to your skin, the better your skin is going to be. Now, even though this is more of a mini facial, we're going to do a little baking soda. You can do anything that you would like to do. I love baking soda. So many people have said that they are so thrilled that I showed them about baking soda. Their skin has never felt softer and better. And then there's so many people so afraid of the alkalinity of baking soda. And it is wonderful. You get it a little wet, you just work it around your skin, really exfoliate your skin, and we treat it a little bit like maintenance for our microdermabrasion clients. It is in no way a professional microdermabrasion, but it really does help the skin to keep that callus layer at bay and keep the skin clean. It's going to help lighten and brighten your skin. Any sun damage, brown spots. It helps with acne. It is really so beneficial to the skin. Don't be afraid of it. And I laugh, you hear me say this all the time, that people won't put baking soda on their face, but they'll do peels and chemical peels and laser treatments and microneedling. It's just baking soda and it's so good for your skin. Just rinse that off. Now, once you've done this part, we're going to do extractions. And a few people have asked me why I don't steam the face. Steaming is very old school. And many times the water in steamers can collect a lot of bacteria. You can cause fungal issues. The water can be very hard. It's just not something I have done in our facials. My gosh, I don't think I've done steaming for probably 20 years. And it's just not needed. But if you're someone who loves that heat, go ahead and get a hot bowl of water if you'd like and let it steam you, or some hot cloths. We use hot towels in the facial room to rinse off our exfoliator or our mask. And you can certainly do that, but don't think that it's like the old days where they used to say that it would open up the pores. Pores do essentially swell up. I like to just use layman's terms. I'm not going to use a bunch of big words with you guys. They open and they close. They swell up when they're filled with sebum, dirt, oil, dead, dry skin. Blackheads stretch and scar the pores. So when you take and clean all of that out, your pores begin to revert back to poreless. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't make your pores look better on your skin. We do it all the time. And many times people will come back and tell me that someone thought that they had a nose job or that they did something to their face, because as you get the pores clean and everything firms and tightens, it almost adheres the skin to the muscles of your face more. It makes your nose or areas that were really swollen by infected pores soften, and the inflammation goes down. And it really is amazing how it can make your skin and your muscles look firmer and better. Before we do extractions, and so many people tell you not to touch your face, and I agree, you shouldn't be picking your face, but the fact is you're going to. So I want to show you how to do it right. First thing you want to do is take your alcohol that all of you know that have been with me for a while. I do this every morning and every night. You're going to take a Q-tip and dip it into your alcohol, and you're going to clean the inside of your nose. If you haven't watched, I actually do a neti pot for you in a video. Keeping the inside of your nose, this is where staph begins, bacteria, fungus. It's why so many people start to break out on their face in this area. Get your nose clean. It will keep you healthy. It can help you prevent colds and flu. Keep your nose clean. If you want to use alcohol, if you want a neti pot, it's so important. Then bring the mirror nice and close to you, and there's a couple ways you can do extractions. You can use Q-tips, and you can just push out gently any blackheads or anything on your face. And the nice thing about a Q-tip is if you're someone who has longer nails, it can really help you to not scratch your face. So hopefully they're getting a nice close-up of this. And usually what I'll do is I'll actually start on one part of my face and work all the way around, making sure that I'm keeping a pattern. So you can use Q-tips. I'm going to come back to the Q-tips. You can use tissue and just take it and wrap it around your fingers, and you can push out any blackheads or anything that way. You can also put on actual gloves, and you can protect your fingers, and you can push out anything that way. So I think I'll show you a little bit of both. We'll start with Q-tips, and I just stretch the skin, and I'm really looking for anything that might look like a blackhead or a whitehead. I can tell it's time to do a little bit of shaving on my face. I've got a little bit of hair that's starting to grow in. And when you find something, just take the Q-tip and just push. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see anything with this because the Q-tips are white, but it's actually pushing out a little bit of white. Come over to your nose. Look at any of the blackheads that might be on your face. And now I'm going to switch over to my tissue, and I'll show you a little bit with tissue. And again, I hope they can get in here a little bit. Just push anything out of your skin. Anything that you're seeing. Do not use your nail. You let the tissue really protect your skin, and just push anything out. So you've exfoliated and you've cleaned and you've really prepped the skin prior to doing any extractions. I got a little bit of baking soda on the side of my nose. What's nice is I really don't break out. I always laugh when people say, well, I break out during my menstrual cycle. I break out during this or that, or I still break out. I have really oily skin. If there's something you all need to know, we all have normal skin. It's what we do to it daily, weekly, and monthly that affects it. And that can be putting foundation on constantly. I don't wear any foundation for that reason. I see where when we take a client off of foundation, their skin changes within 24 to 48 hours. It can be using bad sunscreen. I don't believe any sunscreen that you'll put on every day is a good sunscreen. You've got to use healthy sunscreen. And if you're broken out, don't put any on yet. Wear a wide-brimmed hat outside and let your skin heal. It's also about the products you're using. If you're using peels and things that burn and exfoliate and all these different actives that you have no idea how you're using them, you're going to cause your skin to break out and have irritation. And when you're on your menstrual cycle, you get very hot. Your body gets warm and hot when you're hormonal. And oils start to push out a little bit more. And that's called the volcano effect. Things have been underneath that weren't cleaned out. And during that warm period or your body heating up, everything pushes out. That's why you break out. When you take good care of your skin, you're not going to break out during your cycles or during hormonal changes. Okay, here is using gloves. And you can just push out, take a little tissue and wipe, push out any blackheads. Hopefully can you see any of this coming out? I do have a little bit on my nose, just like so. Just push everything out, working all the way up. If you notice a milia on your face, which is a whitehead underneath the skin, that is something that someone is going to have to professionally push out for you or take out. So don't try picking that. You will just cause more irritation to your face. So work around the skin, pushing everything out. You can look on your neck. You can look on your chest. I remembered one day I was looking at the side over here and I actually saw a little blackhead and I pushed that out. So once you have extracted everything, you want to then re-wipe your skin. Some people, if you've had a lot of blackheads and things, you may want to re-wash your skin. But what we do in the salons is that we put apple cider vinegar on. I keep a little apple cider vinegar in a travel container. You know we have apple cider vinegar toner. You can also use your apple cider vinegar toner. I found 3 apple cider vinegars at Costco, and I think they were less than $10. It was fantastic. I think it might have been $5 or $6. They were wonderful, and they have the mother in them. You want to make sure to do that. And you'll just take your apple cider vinegar. I have a clean bowl here. Get a towel nice and wet just to dilute it a bit, and you'll just wipe it all over. And what does apple cider vinegar do? It actually kills any bacteria and fungus on your skin, especially after doing extractions. You can put this on your back, you can put this anywhere on your skin and work it around. Now, if you feel any stinging, that's okay. It's not hurting your skin. If you're a little dehydrated from the winter still, not hurting your skin, but afterwards maybe do a Vaseline or something to hydrate your face. So we have cleaned our skin, we have extracted, we have put our apple cider vinegar on, and now we're going to mask. I love using Phillips Milk and Magnesia or a Milk and Magnesia after extractions because the Milk and Magnesia is anti-inflammatory, anti-redness. They actually put it on bed sores in the hospital, diaper rash on babies. It's incredibly healing. And when you've had your pores big and you've cleaned the blackheads out and now the pores are shrinking or closing, the Milk of Magnesia is going to help that process. It's going to help pull anything else out of your pores. I absolutely believe that it firms my skin and it has kept it from getting crepey all of these years. I swear by Milk and Magnesia. A few people who follow me, wonderful ladies, Wendy, such a great lady, and forgive me, her channel, hopefully we can put it over on the side. She uses it under her powder or her makeup as more of a primer. I've never done that, but I know people that have. I really like to use it just as a mask. I wear this to bed every night, but for the purposes of this mini facial, we're going to put this mask on. We're going to stop the video at this point, and then the second half will be about what I do after masking. So we have exfoliated our skin, cleansed the inside of our nose. We have done extractions. We apple cider vinegared our face to just kill any bacteria and fungus. I absolutely recommend doing that prior to shaving as well. Now we've put a mask on that's going to help to pull everything out, to heal the skin. And just go somewhere, lay down, relax for a little bit, let your Milk and Magnesia dry. You can leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes or a few hours if you'd like. And when you come back, I'll show you what we do after this facial. I hope you enjoyed this. This is part 1, and thank you so much for being here. Stay beautiful naturally.